you're thinking about selling your home, you have to watch this video. When preparing your home for the market, there's a lot of important things to focus on. However, there's 3 key details that I want to touch on today, and I think you'll find a lot of value in this. And by the way, if you have any questions, drop them below in the comments. First and foremost, a lot of people overcomplicate or overthink what needs to be done renovation-wise, meaning, replacing or repairing items, super deep cleaning, or having the house in perfect condition, which is good stuff. However, it does need to be that difficult. We can simplify things quite a bit. And what I want you to focus on when going through your home is to neutralize and declutter. And that goes a tremendous mile compared to the other items. Immediately, you'll notice a big difference. And then you can work on the other things after that. So for example, if you were to go through your home and look room by room and decide maybe some items that are a little bulky or sort of interrupt the walkway of the room, and if you don't use them every day, especially if it's something that you think you might not take with you when you move, go ahead and remove it and open up that space to create a bigger room and to create a much more open, seamless area. And then from there, any personal things, and what I was referring to earlier as far as family photos or anything that really ties you to the home, we like to neutralize that and have it more of appealing to the masses, if you will. So it'll feel a little less homey, but also it'll be easier for someone to come in your home and to look around and sort of feel and see themselves in the home. All right, and second, from there, the next big thing would be focusing on any minor cosmetic things and a deep cleaning after all is said and done. So for example, if you go through your home and there's little scuffs and scratches, I always recommend those magic erasers. Those can work wonders to eliminate and remove those smaller scratches and scuffs, or even on your door jambs and frames around the doors, as well as the baseboarding on the bottom there near the carpet or flooring. And after that, what I'm going to want you to do is go through the home and identify any areas that need a little bit of money, maybe some touch-up paint, or any holes in the wall that you need to fill. Go ahead and take care of those next. That goes a long way. Rather than having to repaint a whole room, sometimes that might do the trick. And the third big tip is going to be any big or larger renovation, meaning like if you're going to replace a bathroom vanity, or if you have an appliance that's not quite working, or even something that's really outdated that you think someone's going to have to replace anyway. If you can get ahead of it, you can create a lot of value for people. Sometimes they don't want to have to go ahead and spend the money out of their pocket and redo it, and they can put it on the mortgage. It makes a much easier and seamless process for them. Also, this is when we can focus on the outside of the home, which you may or may not be able to do yourself, or you maybe have to hire someone for it, which can be a little more costly, but it's very important. And the reason I'm mentioning it today is because it's that first impression of the home. It's the curb appeal of the home. So think of your mulch, your landscape, any bushes or trees, any trimming that needs to be done, anything that needs to be removed. Sometimes even just removing something can open up the house and show fantastic, rather trimming it down or just leaving it there. And by the way, if you found any value so far in this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel to see more. And because you're still watching, I want to drop a secret bonus tip. And this is something that's not super costly, but can be really cost efficient. And this is basically if you go through your home, and whether it's in your kitchen or your bathrooms or even your laundry/utility room, if you're missing hardware on your cabinets, go ahead and install some, whether that's stainless steel to match your appliances, or maybe a white or black to match the rest of your cabinets in your home. That can go a long way and actually help make a room feel a little bit bigger if you got a tighter space as well. Thanks again for tuning in, and I hope you have a great day.